Hi, it's Alaska Granny. Have you ever wondered what are you prepping for? What are some of the worst case scenarios that could actually happen that we would need to make sure that we had enough prepping supplies? Well, if you look at what's going on the Russian-Ukrainian border, there's unrest, troops are building up, and there is an extreme shortage of food. People in the Ukrainian cities are stocking up on flour, canned food, cooking oil, instant coffee, candles, and batteries as government forces tighten the noose around pro-Russian separatists occupying the city. Maybe that doesn't sound like something that could happen to you, but what if it did? In the city center, struggling shops are slashing prices, trying to bring in cash. Banks are not working, making it impossible for most residents to get money, and a lot of the supermarkets are shut. If that happened in our communities, we could be in for some very hard times. Rebel commanders are trying to take over the city, and they're giving the fighters the right to confiscate cars, construction materials, food, medical supplies, and phones. Yes, these are indeed harsh times, and hopefully it would never happen where we are. But we just don't know what could happen. After nearly 4 months of occupation and violence, the most popular phrase in this city has become, "Live until tomorrow." That should be your motto too. If you are prepping, make sure that you have more than just beans and rice. Make sure to have an ample supply of beans and rice, but know how to cook them, know how to store them, know that you have the water available that you can prepare these foods. Make sure that you also have a variety of ready-to-eat foods, foods that you could just open and eat, and then get some foods that would require practically no preparation. In hard times, you may not have the ability to prepare a big old pot of rice and beans. So you want some easy to open foods, foods you could eat right out of the package or the can, and then foods that would require very little cooking and could still provide an ample supply of food for an extended period of time. No one knows what's coming, but we can learn from what's going on in other places in the world. Don't be caught off guard. Make sure that you have the supplies that you need should a protracted emergency happen in your area, that you won't be without a little cash on hand, without an ample supply of food and water, and that you don't know what you're going to do next. If you have the basic supplies to see you through, you will be able to live until tomorrow. Stock up now while things are still readily available, and hope for the best, but prepare for no matter what the future holds, you can make the best of it. If you enjoyed my video, I hope you'll share it with someone else you think might like it. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.